Hi folks, we're going to talk about water. Okay, because this is for our friend right there, Mad Dog Survivalist, Andy's channel. Now, a lot of prepper channels do not talk about water. They're talking about filtering it, boiling it. Some of their information is not too correct. And if you tested that water after their process, none of it's drinkable. So you have to be careful on water. This is why I tell everybody to store water. Why? Because I live in the desert and I know what kind of water we got out here. Check on Modern Refugees channel because he lives in northern Michigan and he knows what I'm talking about out in the peninsula. There's a lot of farming ditches out there. I don't think a lot of you want to drink that water. It's not very viable. But I got filters. Fine. You take a drink out of it and you see the cows taking a whiz on the side of the road and it goes into that culvert or drainage ditch, yeah, you're going to drink that wonderful water. And this was the question as submitted by Mad Dog Survival. Please check out his channel. Please check out his eBay site. Okay, he has a lot of good things that a lot of bushcrafters and survivalists and all you guys who make fires on Friday should get. And that's Andy's channel. Okay, back to water. We need it. So a lot of you is wondering, well, Uncle Al, I got these little plastic bottles. Okay, like I told my friend Ray of Urban Prepper Grandpa. Let's see. Yeah, it's Urban Grandpa Prepper. Sorry, Ray. You have to stay away from the little bottles. Those are fine for a small 3-day thing, but if you're looking at long term, you better get the drums or 5-gallon containers. Easiest way, like my friend of the ungrateful peasant, Wayne, he gets the easy one. All you need is a ceramic water dispenser. Not expensive, 17 bucks. I got that at a garage sale. I put either a 2 or 5-gallon jug on there. I have jugs. I just go over to their machine. I fill it up. I have 5 gallons of distilled water. Normally, a normal person or prepper should have 10 gallons on hand. That's drinking water, not non-potable. I have 100 gallons of non-potable handy for watering my vegetables and stuff that I collected from the rain barrel, and that flushes my toilet. Okay, a lot of you guys don't think ahead. So right now, this summer, as prices go up and shortages go up, and sooner or later, your water from your taps are gone, and you're there with 100 little tiny bottles of water that you say, I saw Ray of Urban Grandpa Prepper bought it. I thought it was a good idea. Okay, we're talking mass quantities of fluid, water. Okay, we're going to keep this really simple. You need water to survive. To cook, to clean, and all the other stuff. So if you're adding cooking and cleaning and washing, that's another 3 gallons. So think about that. Now I wrote around, oh, here we go. This is NASA's figures, okay? Now some people say half a gallon, 3/4 of a gallon. This is from NASA because they have to haul water to the space station, recycle it, and sometimes they lose water, and also use water in cooling of their old-time spacesuits. Water, one person, 365 gallons for 1 year. Okay? Up in the space station, they recycle it, they use it, they keep adding to it because you lose it under pressure and evaporation. Nobody ever thinks about that. For drinking only, normal temperature is 78 Fahrenheit. I'm not doing Celsius. And it's non-active. That's 1 gallon per person, 365 days for 1 year, 365 gallons of water. Okay? So you think about it. NASA already did the numbers and figures and stuff. and water is heavy. 1 gallon of water is 8 pounds. That's a lot of weight. Okay, so they can't keep hauling water back and forth to the station. They'll recycle it, reuse it, and try to be a semi-closed environment. But nobody made a perfect semi-closed environment. Even those bio ships on Earth, totally waste of time. Okay, now you got your water. So you figure out how many people in your family? Okay, you either get a big cattle tank, which I recommend to Camp Patton's family compound, and dig a hole and bury it so you have immediate water or glisten to use. Now here I could put it above ground because it never freezes like hell where I live. It'll have frost, but it won't freeze solid because I have orange trees nearby. So I can put a cattle tank if I want to, and that will supply a family of 4. So you figure out 4 times 365 gallons. That's for you, the husband, the mother, and the 2 kids. But kids don't drink that much. You'll find out they drink a lot. Okay? And then you have a few extra 1,000 gallons for other things like washing, cleaning, bathing. So that's kind of nice. All right? The rest of us, if it's only for non-survival use, prepping uses, I would recommend you look into smaller containers. Not the little plastic bottles. This is fine for 1 day or, 1 day, a couple hours. But I have 3 or 4 of these stashed away all over the place. But that's my personal use. But, okay, if the water shuts off, I still got drinking water. You want to have jugs. You want the 5-gallon jugs to start off with. Easy, go to any hardware stores. Those are the big, blue, simple jugs. Get a dispenser. It doesn't have to be electronic. They have ceramic ones. Okay, and then you stack it. Do not put any plastic. Okay? You want some kind of wood, plywood, and you put on top of it. No ground connection, because this is positively charged, okay? You're breaking the circuit. Whatever this positive charge, the ground is negative, so it leaches everything out of the ground into your water. So you want really gray, bad tasting water that's black. I have a friend of mine who didn't listen to me. When he opened up this 55-gallon drum of spring water, it was totally black because he left it on the concrete. And I told him, you're really stupid. And you can't help stupid people. Okay? But it's too heavy to move. Why didn't you put it on a dolly? It only cost $5 from Harbor Freight. Or whatever store you got overseas. It's a little thing you move furniture. And it'll go up to the weight of the container and you roll it. So you have 2 55-gallon drums. Easy. You can roll it into the carport or garage. Not a problem. Or shed. Not a problem. You got to think. That water is your only life source. But I could use this filter and I could drink out of that duck pond. Go ahead. Let's see you do it. And then a couple weeks, I just got out of the hospital and go home. That filter was crap. That's why you store water. You don't know what's in the duck pond. It could be the drug addicts dropping their drug addict waste supply in it. Somebody took a leak from the homeless people, or the homeless people, that's my toilet. So think about that, folks. A lot of you don't think about water. And for you people in apartment buildings, the 5-gallon blue jug thing is a really easy thing to do. Not that hard, folks. And your minimum you want for an apartment is 10 gallons. If you're a homeowner, and if you don't have a 55-gallon drum, or in between, like Uncle Alan's paranoid. I'm not a prepper. I don't sing as a prepper. I don't dance as a prepper. Hell no. Okay? And for UK guys, starting June, if you're not prepped and ready, got your ring barrels out, you don't have your whatchamacallit, your blue jug, you know, you're going to be in a world of hurt. I'll catch you later, folks. You have a nice day, and please check out Mad Dog Survival, Andy, and if you ask these questions on water, I will be doing more on water later on. So, but please check out Andy's channel. All right, because everybody goofs up on water a lot. Catch you later, folks. You have a nice night, and I'll be doing throughout the weekend more videos.